Allah is qarib. What that means? Allah is near. وَلَيْسَ قُرْبُ اللَّهِ تَعَالَى Qurb of Allah, nearness of Allah, is not وَلَا بُعْدُهُ. Also, it's His being far, Allah's being near or being far is not من طريق طول المسافة, من طريق from the way, from the point, طول length, or المسافة distance, length of distance, وقصرها shortness, length or short, being short. It is not. You fix first. وَلَيْسَ قُرْبُ اللَّهِ تَعَالَى Allah's being near وَلَا بُعْدُهُ its being far is not من طريق from the way طول المسافة length, long المسافة distance وقصرها or short, long or short masaf, distance. Allah's being near to a person has nothing to do with distance. Distance, like near, very short distance. Far, far away, long distance. Nothing to do with that. ولكن, but على معنى, in the meaning of al-karamati. Karama, dignity. Lutf, grace, bounty. Wal-hawani, despicableness. Degradation, hawa, shame, ignominy. So, Allah is near means the person's karamah is there. Allah's being far to a person means the person is degraded, disgraced, despicable, the person, ignominious, the person, shame. Okay? وَالْمُطِيعُ قَرِيبٌ مِنْهُ. مطيع is near to Allah. مطيع, doer of إطاعة. طلع, أطلع, أطاع, أطاع, أطيع, يطيع, يطاع. مطيع اسم الفاعل. مطيع إطاعة maker, طاعة maker, obedient. والمطيع, a person who is obedient to Allah, قريب منه. He is near from him, near to him, Allah. بلا كيف, no كيف, no how. Without كيفية, a muti' without distance, without concept of distance. Muti' is near to Allah. Page number 29.
What is the Arab for kayf? What is the Arab for...
Bila kayfa. Yeah, it is mabni. Mabni. Kayfa is mabni. So bila kayfa. Bila kayfa. No kayfiyat. Page number 29. Wal-'asi, isyan maker, doer. Wal-'asi, disobedient person. Ba'idun minhu, far from him, from Allah. Bila kayfa, no kayf, without kayf, no distance, because how far, that how is not there. Wal-qurbu, being near. Wal-bu'du, far, being far. Wal-iqbalu, iqbal, near, facing, becoming near. Aqbala, iqbal, yaqa'u, waqa'a, wuqi'a, yaqa'u, falls. Ala al-munaji, to munaji, a person who does niyaz, dua. Wal-qurbu, wal-bu'du, wal-iqbalu, being near, being far, or Allah's coming, something near. Yaqa'u, false. Works. Ala al-munaji, on the person who is praying to Allah. Not on Allah. Near, whether that person is near or not. Far, whether that person is far or not. Person. Or iqbal, he turned himself to Allah or not. Or human things related with the person. It is not related with Allah. Why? Because Allah has no kayf. No kayf. وَكَذَلِكَ, likewise, jiwaruhu, jiwar, being around, neighbor, jar, neighbor, jiwar, being in jiwarullah, being jiwar of Allah, neighbor to Allah, in fil jannati, in Jannah, is also the same. The person, this is related with the person, not related with Allah. Because Allah cannot be qualified with locality, with nearness, with farness. Also, وَالْوُقُوفُ بَيْنَ يَدَيْهِ, وَالْوُقُوفُ, standing, بَيْنَ يَدَيْهِ, between his two hands, in front of Allah. Standing in front of Allah is also same thing, bila kayfiyatin, no kayfiyah. Because we read in hadith, we read in Quran, everywhere, humanity, day of judgment, will be wuquf, doing wuquf in like questions and judged and scaled by Allah. So is there any distance like Allah? No, this is related with human beings, not Allah. Because Allah is la mekani, la zamani. No mekan, no zaman. No mekan, no place, local. You cannot locate Allah. Allah is munazzah from mekan, munazzah from hawadis, from zaman. Bila kayfiyatin, without kayfiyah. Okay. Now, another subject, paragraph, code. Well, Quran. What is Quran? What is Quran? Well, Quran munazzalun ala rasulihi alayhi salatu wassalam. Munazzalun, revealed. Nazzala, nuzila, yunazzilu, yunazzalu, munazzal. Ala rasulihi, upon his Rasul, alayhi salatu wassalam. Salah salam on him. Quran is revealed to his prophet, messenger. وهو قرآن في المصاحف مكتوب. في المصاحف مصحف. مصاحف مصحف. مصحف book Quran. وهو Quran في المصاحف in mushafs مكتوب. What is written in those Qurans, mushaf? Quran. Quran is recorded, written in the masahif. So Quran is a revelation revealed to Prophet, and it is written in masahif, mushafs. Okay. Now, Quran has ayat. Are these ayat equal? There is Qul huwallahu ahad. There is Tabbat yada abi lahabin abu lahab. There is Fir'aun. There is Musa. And other things. So, are they equal? What is this? How to evaluate these ayat? The ayatul Qur'ani. Ayat of Quran في معنى الكلام in the meaning of the word. Ayat of Quran from the point of meaning of the word of Allah, كلها all مستوية equal. Equal in what? في الفضيلة, having فضيلة, virtue. والعظمة, greatness, majesty, majestic, being majestic. So, Ayatul Quran all are equal in virtue, in being great. إلا, except أن لبعضها فضيلة. أن فضيلة لبعضها, that is the sentence. فضيلة الذكر. أن business فضيلة. اسم came after خبر. إلا, except أن, definitely لبعضها, for some فضيلة الذكر is فضيلة of ذكر. Some has the virtue of what is mentioned in it. Fadilatul Zikr. Some. Dhikr, mentioning. Some has Fadilatul Zikr. Some Fadilatul Mazkur. Some has Fadilah of Mazkur. Zikr, Mazkur, Ismul Maf'ul, what is mentioned, thing which is mentioned. مثل آية الكرسي, like آية الكرسي. آية الكرسي is zikr itself, but in it, this is fazilat, in it is mentioned who? Allah. Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum la ta'khudhuhu sinatun. All Allah is described. Huwa al-aliyyul azim. Nobody can do shafa'ah without his permission. All Allah. So it has fazila of zikr. It has fazila of mazkur. The one which is mentioned, that is Allah. لأن المذكور فيها, because the one who is mentioned over that, Jalalullah Ta'ala, is Allah's Jalal, majestic. Azamatuhu, is Azama, greatness. Wasifatuhu, his Sifat. So, ayahs are equal in Fazilat and Azama, in Zikr, in Mazkur. Changes because of Mazkur. We will come to that. Some has Fadila of Zikr, Fadila of Mazkur. This is Ayat al-Kursi is like that. فاجتمعت فيها, convened, gathered, فيها, in this ayah, فضيلتان, two fadilah, two virtues. What are they? Fadilatul Zikri wa Fadilatul Mazkuri. Zikr is there, Mazkur is there. Mazkuri also is Allah, the best one. Okay. وَلِبَعْضِهَا, some of the ayat has what? Fadilatul Zikri فَحَسْبُ. Fadilatul Zikri, Fadila of Zikr فَحَسْبُ, only. No more, nothing else. فَحَسْبُ, that is enough. Only. مثل what? مثل قصة الكفار, stories of kuffar. Anything like Fir'aun and others mentioned in Quran as stories of kuffar. Zikr is there because it is Quran, but Mazkur is not there. Mazkur is no good. Mazkur has no fadila. مثل قصة الكفار, the story قصة of kuffar. Kuffar, plural of kafir. Kafirun, kafirani, kafirine, kafiruna, kafirina, kuffarun, kuffarun, kafaratun. Kuffar is plural of kafir. وَلَيْسَ لِلْمَذْكُورِ فِيهَا, there is no for the mazkur, whoever kafir is mentioned, like Fir'aun, fadlun, virtue. No virtue. وَهُمُ الْكُفَّارِ, kuffar are mentioned in that. Okay, let us continue. وَكَذَلِكَ, likewise, al-asma'u, names, 99 names. وَالصِّفَاتُ, adjectives, qualifications of Allah. كلها, all, مستوية, are musawi. مستوية, سوية, سواء, سوية, استوية, استوية, يستوي, يستوي. مستوية اسم الفاعل. Mustawiyatun are musawi fil azmi, in greatness, wal fadli, in virtue. So, for example, Allah has Mumit, Muhyi, giver of Hayat. Mumit, giver of death. Opposite. Mumit, Allah's two names. Are they equal? Yes, they are equal. Allah has Jalal, Qahr, crashes. Allah has Hilm, softness. Same. Sifatullah, Asma'ullah, names of Allah, Sifat, kulluha, all mustawiyatun, is musawi, fil azmi, in bigness, greatness, wal fadli, in fadila. La tafawuta, no tafawut. Falata, tafawut, difference, variation. La tafawuta, no difference. Bainahuma, you need to add two dots. Bainahuma, between these two. No difference among them, among these 99 names of Allah.
But I have a question, like Fadilatul Zikr is like remembering, and Fadilatul Muzakkir is being remembered, right? The two terms that difference. Fadilatul Zikr is the remembering, and Muzakkir is Mazkur is being remembered.
Yes.
So what's
the one who is remembered? For example, in Ayat al-Kursi, remembrance, Ayat al-Kursi, reading ayah, zikr. Okay. Doing zikr. We are doing zikr.
Okay, the person.
All Quran is zikr. Okay. All Quran has virtue of zikr, because it is Kalamullah zikr, okay? But difference between what is the subject of remembered or man. Subject in Allah is Ayat al-Kursi in Allah. Qul huwallahu ahad, Allah. So, because Allah is so beautiful, so nice, that is okay. But Tabbat yada Abi Lahabin Abu Lahab, there is zikr. But other one, Mazkur, no. Mazkur is no good. So, ayat are musawi in being revelation, musawi in zikr, but different in mazkur. What is the subject of the zikr. The page before the last. We have big subject coming. What is that? What was the religion of the parents of the Prophet? What would happen to them at the day of judgment? Kafir, the Prophet will go to paradise. What happened to the parents of the Prophet? Okay. ووالدا رسول الله عليه السلام مات على الجاهلية. Walida, what is that? Walidani. Parents. Walidun, walidani. Two giver birth. Two persons who gave birth. Noon disappeared because it is mudaf. When musanna is mudaf, when jamul salim is mudaf, noon disappears. وَوَالِدَا رَسُولِ اللَّهِ عَلَيْهِ السَّلَامِ. Peace be upon Rasulullah. His parents, Mata, two dots. Mata. These parents died. Mautun, mata, matat. Mata died halal jahiliyyati, on jahiliyyah. Jahiliyyah, the time before Islam. Okay. What about the children of the Prophet? وَقَاسِمٌ, Qasim. وَطَاهِرٌ, Tahir, sons of the Prophet. وَإِبْرَاهِيمُ, Ibrahim. Kanu, they were Beni Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Beni, Benuna, Benina. Noon fell. Beni omitted. Noon omitted. Beni Rasulullah were the sons of the Prophet. The Prophet had Qasim, Tahir, Ibrahim. وفاطمة, Fatima, ورقية, Ruqiyya, وزينب, Ban is needed. Zainab, وأم كلثوم, كلثوم. كنا, they were. كان, كانوا, كانت, كانتا. Kunna. They were جميعا all. Kunna. I'm sorry. Shukran. Afwan. Shukran. Thank you. Kunna. They were جميعا all بناتي. Benati, girls. Bintun, bintani, bintaini, benatun. Benati, Rasulillah. Daughters of the Rasul, of the Prophet. They were daughters of the prophets.
How can Ruqayya and Zainab, why do they not end with Tamim?
غير منصرف. غير منصرف does not take Tamim, does not take Jar. Okay. I thought I will stop here. I will stop here. Next week next class we will finish the book. So this will be 8 o'clock, between 8 and 9 next week, next
Tuesday.
Tuesday, 8 o'clock. So inshallah, next week we are finishing this book. We are thankful to our sister